Hi, my name is Timberlake. I'm Vice President of Northern Europe for Infios, and pleased to be with you here today. So my role at Infios is I look after our teams here in the UKI, Benelux and the Nordics. I help our prospects and customers understand the technology in their supply chain and how they can use our adaptable supply chain execution software to really evolve the maturity of their operations. So really for us, this is the first time in the UK we've been here as Infios. We rebranded earlier this year from Cover Supply Chain Software, so this is a great opportunity for both delegates here to come and learn about our connected supply chain execution solution. So that's everything from when something leaves a production line in a manufacturing environment, how does it get routed through to a warehouse, how does it get picked and packed, how does it get put on a truck and sent out to a customer, and how is it consumed ultimately by the end customer or plant that it's going to. We can talk those people through all of those solutions, from order management, warehouse management, transport management, and the solutions that we have in between as well. It's a great question, and really we live in a really disrupted world at the moment, and there are a number of challenges facing all supply chains. A lot of this is around understanding the resilience within your supply chain. So how much of that disruption can you take without really affecting your business? But if we look at kind of the big macro things, we've got the high cost of inflation and cost of financing, cost of labor is expensive. We've got talent shortages in a lot of areas. We've got kind of those global macro geopolitical situations that are caused by disruption from conflict, that are caused from the hangovers of COVID, and of course the tariff situation that we're seeing from the United States at the moment. All of these different areas of uncertainty are really testing the resilience of our clients and your readers' supply chains. We're on the precipice of a very exciting kind of transformational shift over the next kind of 3 to 5 years. With the kind of movement of AI into the space, supply chain is one of those areas which really people can start to see the value of how things like agentic AI and purposeful innovation in using AI is going to shift the capabilities within their networks, really making them highly optimized, highly mature supply chains. So as Infios, we're investing heavily in purpose-driven AI initiatives that are going to help our customers really take advantage of this new technology and start to break away from the pack in terms of being first movers into this area as well. Absolutely. So our customer base is quite broad, from some of the biggest brands and names in the world. So people like Anheuser-Busch InBev, the world's biggest brewer, through to small, medium-sized businesses that are moving fresh goods and foods around the UK. And our breadth of solutions and our focus on supply chain execution means that whether you're huge and a very large business through to a relatively small growing business, you've got essentially the democratization of this type of technology. You've got access to highly capable, highly advanced technologies and a great innovation from our team in enabling kind of future-proof supply chains. Plus, you've got access to a huge peer network within our customer base as well to work with. So if you look at one of our customers like HelloFresh, the delivery box people, one of their kind of key objectives was to reduce food waste within their supply chain. And using our highly adaptable warehouse management solution, you can far better track and trace all the consumption of product into those boxes, into those kits, and out to the customers at the same time. What we ask our customers to do is take a real honest assessment of where they sit in terms of supply chain maturity. We have a kind of scale of 0 to 5 and help them benchmark where they sit in that kind of ad hocness, like I'm really reactive, everything is firefighting, everything seems like chaos, right at the kind of beginning of the scale, to a very highly optimized, kind of almost self-healing, self-thinking supply chain at the very end. So In each of those situations, the first place to start, have you got good master data? Do you know items, locations, suppliers? Is that forming the real basis of the foundations that you're looking to move on? You can't take advantage of this kind of fantastic innovation of AI technology if you don't have those basics and fundamentals really pinned down and honed down. The next is looking at kind of core KPIs and core measures. Are you measuring the right things? Have you got actionable kind of processes in place, standard operating processes that you know what they are, you know how they're repeatable, and you know how they're consistent. You can then build on them to make consistent, repeatable, and reliable supply chains that you can start to test against some of that resilience. So those supply chains, you should be able to have a bit of disruption on them without them impacting too much. The business should be able to ask you to investigate new revenue streams without you saying, oh my goodness, there's no way we can do that because our systems can't cope with it. So you're helping both top line growth in businesses, but also ensuring that margin is protected and EBITDA is contributed, and having a highly effective and highly well functioning bottom line supply chain as well. That's an interesting question. So the importance of something like this event at IMHX is all around building connections and really meeting our customers where they are. We talked about different levels of maturity within supply chain. This type of event and showcasing our solutions at this type of event helps us understand not only where our customers and prospects are in terms of their journey, but how they can see value derived from the types of technology that we bring to market and help our customers innovate with. So in terms of a building block, it's fundamental to have those kind of face-to-face, people-to-people connections and relationships that help us build a true understanding of where you are, where we are, and how we can help each other moving forward.